All right, we are talking about infinite limits. We have the limit as x approaches 2 of x squared minus 2 over x squared minus x minus 2. Now, when we do the direct substitution, plugging 2 directly in, we end up with 2 over 0. So that doesn't really tell us the behavior of the graph. And what we want to know is what's happening coming in from the left hand side at 2 and what's happening to the graph coming in from the right hand side at 2. So let's look at it coming in from the left hand side at 2. I'm claiming that this limit is going to negative infinity. And then we'll look at this coming in from the right hand side at 2, and I'm claiming that the graph is going to positive infinity. Now the way I'm going to demonstrate this is numerically. So we're going to be looking at coming in from the left hand side to here. So I take 1.9 and I plug it into the function and I just approximate it to 2 decimal places here. And as you can see, it's a negative number. And so that's kind of an indication this is probably going to negative infinity. And for really no rhyme or reason, I just go ahead and round to 2 decimal places. Negative 5.5. Now let's get a little bit closer to 2. And we'll plug 1.99 into our function and we get out negative 65.56. Well, that's probably enough to indicate that this thing is going to negative infinity. But I go ahead and do more time. As you can see here, I plug in 1.999 and we got a negative number 665.56. So we can almost assure that this graph is going to negative infinity as x approaches 2 coming in from the left hand side. Now let's look at x approaching 2 coming in from the right hand side. So we come in from the right hand side getting close to 2, so I just use 2.1 and you can see it's a positive number approximately, right, 7.78. And then 2.01, it's approximately 67.78. So you can see these are two positive numbers, therefore it's more than likely going to positive infinity. Now of course I go ahead and do it one more time just because, and I plug 2.001, and as you can see it's approximately, and it's a positive number, 667.78. So we can say then, right, coming in from the right hand side, this graph is going to positive infinity. Let's take a look at the graph. So here's 2, and we were coming in from the right hand side, and as you can see our graph is going to positive infinity, and coming in from the left hand side at 2 that the graph is going down to negative infinity. Alright, so let's move on and look at some more examples.